They're just foreign beings with high technology. High technology is not high spirituality, as we are destroying a planet that's valued by others. We're not that important, sorry. But the world, that's important. High technology does not diminish your needs, it actually amplifies your needs. Humanity is in a state of decline now, declining resources, changing climate, which is going to have huge impact, and is having huge impact, and will increasingly. There's huge global divisions aligning against one another in the world, and the threat of war is increasing, not decreasing. So these challenges have brought a hidden alien force in the world, a force that does not disclose itself, does not reveal its activities, its purpose, or its goals, and to this day remains hidden from us very carefully. Of course, the people that they interact with, they tell them we're here to rescue you, give you everything you need, save you from destroying yourself, all these kinds of things that are very compelling. But the fact is they've never been able to demonstrate any of this. They're just foreign beings with high technology. High technology is not high spirituality. It's not high social awareness. It doesn't represent free races or freedom in society. So a lot of promises have been made, and there's very little to support it. So the key thing is to think about is we are destroying a planet that's valued by others. We are destroying a planet, its value, a planet desired by others. Of course there's intervention. Visitation is where you show up and ask, can we visit, and how should we visit, and where do you want us to be, and how do you want us to be with your population? None of that's happened. This is intervention. Destroying a world of value is valued by others brings intervention. So let us not think that these are spiritual, enlightened beings coming to nurture us into some kind of different state of being. We're the natives of the New World. You have to remember that. So 2 world wars and the advent of nuclear weapons have brought them here now in full force, increasing numbers. So I make clear these are physical beings in physical craft here for prosaic reasons. They may be here for other reasons. They may be from some other dimension. But you have to answer these fundamental questions first. But people often bypass it to go something much more mystical, desirable, and less threatening. Well, if they're from the future, they're not here to harm us. If they've been here forever, they're not here to harm us. Or, if they're celestial, they're not here to harm us. So what's underneath that kind of emphasis? But a fear of dangerous contact. So we have to face this with an open mind without preferences. If you think it's here the way you want it to be, you will not see anything but yourself. So the degree you can be objective, which means you have no preferences, is the degree in which you can see this clearly. This is kind of a lesson of life, too. Think about relationships. If you look at somebody with desire and ambition and preference, you're not really seeing who they are. You don't know anything about who they are. So this idea of objectivity is very important. So what contact represents? At the most fundamental nature, which is not how people usually look at this, it's an act of nature. Competition for resources and dominance. Been going on in our world since the evolution of life began. It's competition for resources. And at the top of that food chain, what race is dominant at any particular time? Often for very practical reasons. Why would any race spend 80 or 100 years investing themselves in being in the world if they didn't seek the value of the world? So one of the key ideas I want to share with you to consider, and it's very important to do this, is they're not here for us. We're just the natives. Okay, we're intelligent to a certain degree. We've created certain real things, yes. We have a certain degree of order in the world and a great deal of disorder in the world. And we're basically warlike and disorderly. So they're here for the world. No race in the universe is going to come and invest that kind of energy to help prop up basically a conflicted and disunited race. We're not that important, sorry. But the world, That's important. A world of this biological diversity in a universe of barren planets, man, I tell you, it's gold. It's golden. Think how rare a tree is in the universe. And biology doesn't just create scenery and fruit production, it creates medicines, which all, organic beings need. It's essential for life because it's life-giving. And many of these races have already depleted their own worlds and now must search abroad for the things that they need. Because high technology does not diminish your needs, it actually amplifies your needs. Not only do you need the basics of life, now you need all the elements that can sustain your advanced technology, which may not be found on your own planet.